24 years ago in Pretoria, South Africa, Michael Johnson, in the twilight of his career, still had one last record for the fans, and he did so setting a 300-meter world record or world best of 30.87 seconds, eclipsing the previous record by 0.63 seconds. It was simply a remarkable run that propelled him to a fourth Olympic title when he won the 400-meter gold in Sydney. 24 years later, his meeting record has been lowered by a man that wasn't even born when he achieved such feat. Tebogo, arguably the greatest prodigy in sprinting after Usain Bolt, ran 30.69 to lower the 300-meter world best in Pretoria, a news that everyone would have heard at this point, but there is something we might have missed. And it is proof that Tebogo is about to do something insane this season. A week prior to the 300-meter race, Tebogo actually opened his season with a 400-meter run, and this run kind of gave us an idea of the type of form he was in, as he won that race in 46 seconds, doing so in a pair of flats. To pull off such a time with less traction that a spikes provides showed he was in crazy shape already. Because according to a study done years ago, even before the intervention of the super spikes shows that spikes allow for a 1.6% increase in sprint times, as opposed to 0.6% with flats. All that indicated a 45-second ability if he had his correct footwear, meaning he would be in his fastest early season shape. The 300-meter world record cemented that, and even though it was at altitude, we must keep in mind that according to the research in 2008, sprint times improves by 0.03 to 0.04 seconds for every 1,000 meters in elevation, and given Pretoria is 1339 meters above sea level, gives Tebogo at best 0.04 seconds advantage, which even when reduced, still gives him the fastest time ever. Now, why is all that important? Well, here's the thing. The 20-year-old has a strong correlation between his 400 meters and his 200 meters ability. And now, having broken down the fact he is off to his fastest start in terms of 300 and 400 meter shape leads to the main thing, which is that Tebogo improves his 200-meter time at an average of 0.40 seconds yearly, with his smallest improvement being 0.35 seconds back in 2022. If this average holds up, we are talking about a 19.10 seconds 200-meter time, which would result in a new world record. The most scary fact is that when analyzing the best 200-meter sprinters of all time, their biggest improvements when sub-20 usually take place between 21 to 24 years old. Meaning it is very likely that Tebogo goes beyond the average progression, and that, ladies and gentlemen, would be extremely insane.
Done it 10/100ths of a second of the world best previously held by Wade van Niekerk. He came here just to break that record, to break that world best, and he's done it.